Okay, it's now time to create our top notches. The edge will be 23.5 millimeters from this edge. So let's go ahead and construction off. If you still got it on, I did. And line tool, and up here at the top, I'm going to create, there we are, we're on that outer line, 1 millimeter, enter. So I have a 1 millimeter line. This line will be 23.5 millimeters from this outer left line right there. So sketch dimension tool. Select our first line, zoom in so I can get a hold of it. There it is. This outer line, good. And let's set it to 23.5 millimeters. All right, very good. Escape out of the sketch dimension tool. Let's complete our rectangle. Click, and down 1 millimeter, click. Escape. Let's trim out the bottom section. Might have to use the trim tool twice because I got a construction line in there. Yeah. Escape. If I click on this, let's just verify, see it's part of our shape. Those are dimension lines that you're seeing in there. All right, and now let's turn construction back on because I'd really prefer to use the mirror tool to finish this shape. Let's come here. Let's find our center point. There it is. Click. Let's come out. There's our mirror line. Okay. Escape. So I've got a mirror line. There's the shortcut for the mirror tool. Okay. I'm going to mirror. Create mirror would be the other way. The objects will have 3. Let's select this, this, and this. Change our selection so that we're selecting the mirror line. There's our mirror line. Select it. You'll see that it's projected down here. That looks good. Click OK. Last step to do now is we need to trim out this. Trim tool. Get rid of that. Escape. Let's zoom back out. And now, if I click on the center, you'll notice my notches are all selected as part of my shape. So that will be the shape that I'll be extruding. Okay, we can finish sketch at this point. All right, and we will go to the home position. Okay, looking at this from the home position, there's my sketch with the profile showing or selected. And if I start to turn this over, you're going to see the sketch is not actually on this face up here because we shelled it out. All right. So we need to extrude this profile down 25 millimeters. But we're going to do a second extrude with it where we extrude it up to where it joins with the bottom side of the top surface or the top of our windshield. So it's going to be the inside of our windshield. So there will be 2 extrude processes here. All right, so I'm going to click over here so my profile is not selected. I've turned it up so I can see the bottom. Extrude. Select my profile. There. And if you notice, I dragged down, so it's going to be negative because we want to go down 25 millimeters, negative 25. Now that looks a little awkward, but it's going to be correct when you tilt it over, okay? So negative 25 millimeters, click OK, and it shows a little better now. So you'll see that this shape is coming down, and it's essentially working at this plane here. Now we need our profile to be extruded up to join with the top surface of our windshield. So let's go, first of all, we're going to need to make our sketch visible again. So sketch 2 is made visible. And let's extrude, select our profile, and our extent. Right now it's set to be distance. We are going to extend our extrude to an object. Okay, not a particular distance, but to an object. So I'm changing the extent type from distance to object, and now I get a new selection, which I need to select that object. I'm going to roll my design over, and I'm going to select the plane up here, or the bottom side of my windshield, not the plane. I'm sorry, that was a bad term. The bottom side of my windshield. See what it looks like as I hover over it. That's exactly what I want to select. I'm going to click on it. And now, see how it extrudes up, but it's wanting to cut. So we need to change that operation to a join. And now if you roll it over, you can see how it rolls up to the bottom of the windshield, and that object allows it to arc. The extrude arcs with your windshield. Okay? Got to join, click OK. And our design is basically done. Let's make sketch 2, hide it again, go to the home position, and now we will apply our appearance. So let's go up to the browser, body 1, right click on it, appearance. All right, and under plastic, I'm going to transparent, and I'm going to choose a red acrylic. You can choose one of these other colors. All right, I'm going to go with the acrylic red. Drag and drop it. And that's a little darker than what I wanted. So how do we make it more transparent? I'm going to double click, and I'm just going to start moving to a lighter color. All right, to where I get it up here with a hint of the red, but it is transparent. I'll click done, click close, and we are done with the windshield design. And that's that for this project. You may send me messages or Teams or email me if you have any questions on this project.